Right until the end, the show went out on a high note. And as Susie Goodman reports, its star and director also said goodbye for the last time.
The sweet transvestite from Transylvania was invented in 1974. Since then, the show has been one of the world's most successful. Its star and director, Daniel Abineri, has played Frank-N-Furter for 9 years, 7 of those touring Australia and New Zealand. But last night, 29-year-old Abineri finally said goodbye.
You know, it's been a great experience, but I've had enough. You know what I mean? It's better to go out while you're ahead. We're ahead, so I'm getting out.
Outside the comedy theatre, a flock of 14-year-olds compared the Rocky Horror Show to a religion.
Why have you been 22 times?
It's just the best. Why not? Yeah, it's something to waste your money on, but it's not a waste.
We don't mind
that. At least we're kids, not wasting our money on drugs.
We don't mind.
The show's producers say it'll be some years before we see another stage version of Rocky Horror in Australia. They'll wait for a new generation, a new audience. However, Abineri will be back later this year with an extravagant rock and roll musical called Bad Boy Johnny. To a packed house and a standing ovation, an emotional Abineri farewelled the show.
Standing ovation from a packed audience. Jennifer Hansen with the details.
It's not your typical theatre attire, but eminently suitable for the final night of the erotic, exotic Rocky Horror Show. Fans of the highly successful stage musical dress as their favourite horror characters, with magenta, Frank-N-Furter and Columbia look-alike fashion of the night. The Rocky Horror Show is the longest continually running musical in Australia. It's returned to Melbourne 4 times, has performed to over 2 million people in New Zealand and Australia, and is the biggest grossing musical in the nation, taking over $30 million in 7 years. Star of the show, the enigmatic sexual transvestite Frank-N-Furter, is played by Daniel Abineri, who's performed the role for 9 years, including 2 years in London. The show originally premiered in London in 1973. Abineri went to the opening night when he was 13, and at 17 took over the lead role from Tim Curry. Now the show has come to an end in Australia, but it wasn't until endless encores were performed that the curtain finally fell.